It's not so you ordered 800 chickens, so it's going to be 1,600. How long does this take something? Oscar goes organic, and we really want to eat well. Everybody wants to eat well today, so we only want to have the best vegetables, which are organic vegetables, and we want really humanely raised animals, chicken, beef, or whatever it is. So we really want to take care of ourselves, take care of the environment, and make everybody happy, especially in Hollywood. So many people love our approach of using organic vegetables, sustainable seafood, and humanely treated animals. To me, eating well starts with a balanced diet. And I think we are so out of balance. And I think our slaughterhouses, our farms have become factories with no standards. And I really believe that today we really must look into it of how can we create a standard that brings a better product, a more humanely treated animal, and also I think a thing which is really takes care of the surrounding. Because I think pollution and everything will kill everything.
No major restaurant chain has really confronted this issue in a dramatic way. Your 9-point program, it's innovation, it's path breaking, it's precedent setting, and we're very excited to be here with you.
To us, a lot of the things are natural. Like I grew up on a farm in Austria, so it was natural. The cows went outside and walked around. The pigs walked outside and took their baths every afternoon. I really believe that a lot of people were hiding the fact how they produce actually the food. Yeah. One of the things, why did we build an open kitchen in our restaurant? I want people to see what they're gonna get. So we are not hiding anything. I mean, nobody ever showed you how they raised their pig for a ham or how they raised their cow for a hamburger. And I really think for me, it was always important of who is the farmer who produces our vegetables? Who is the guy who raises our lamb and so on? Or from what fisherman do we get the fish? And I think if today anybody from a 3-year-old to a 93-year-old who go to a place where they chain a calf in a little box, they would say, forget it, I won't eat that.
Yeah. And it's becoming really apparent that these practices do not have to remain with us, crating pigs where they can't even turn around, or confining egg-laying hens in cages that are so small they're unable even to spread their wings.
Not getting pork products from pigs who are kept in gestation crates. Even foie gras, no one wants to be a scold. No one wants to say, well, what you're doing is wrong. But the fact is, when you're inducing disease in an animal, farming was never that way. You're supposed to provide adequate food for animals, give them space, give them a decent life.
And I think it's for us, if we don't have foie gras, we still give the customer something. If not, our restaurants would be empty. And I know, for example, up at Postrio, they used to make a chicken liver mousse. The way we made it, it was as good as any foie gras mousse, and it was from free-range chicken. So it wasn't, they didn't have to force feed them just to make something which is really tasty. And I think that's really the main thing. Once you start thinking, once you start seeing what's going on, it's really easy to change side. Like if you mistreat your ground, you're gonna get better plants. We thought so by adding all these things into the ground, we get a bigger plant.
That's right.
But at the end, what are the results? People get more cancer, people have more sicknesses, and people get obese. So I really believe that going back in many ways to the old standards are better than the new standards. And it starts with the kids already. When you look at the cafeterias in schools, private schools, the most expensive schools, what they feed their kids, is really a bad beginning. And I think by giving people healthier foods with no hormones, no pesticides, I think at the end we will need less doctors and more cooks.
Food has power. You have the power with your fork and your knife to make the world a better place for animals. You have the power with food to make a healthier environment. You have the power with food to have a healthier life yourself. We tell our members and supporters, this is the most powerful tool that they have.
Absolutely.
For humane treatment of animals, you vote for cruelty or against it with your choices.
And I think it's our duty to teach our kids the standards of what we believe in and what is good for them. This is as simple as that we say we want a better standard for living creatures.
It's elemental.
And that's eating well. As simple as that.